Hi, Mindset Coaches Lindsey Wilson here. I want to first share in my groups because, as you know, I like to do my lives through my page so that they're shareable. But today we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions. And I've been writing a lot about this. I've been journaling a lot about this, and I think you're going to really like what I have to say. Okay, hold on. Let me do this really quick while I wait for people to come on. Okay, last one. Hope everybody's doing well. Share in a group. Positive. Hold on. Mental training. Okay. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about New Year's resolutions. I guess I do some, I like, let me just put it this way. I like New Year's resolutions in the sense that I love taking some time and reflecting on the year and thinking about the upcoming year. Like I really enjoy that creative time. But as I wrote about, I think it was last week, I talked a lot about how New Year's resolutions, people get them and it gets a little too grand and they kind of set themselves up for failure. So I'm not going to talk about that particular method, which was make one small change a day. If you're not on our newsletter, I can post that in the comments below. But right now what I want to talk about is a word theme for the year. I'm not sure who came up with this. I've been hearing this a lot. I'm sure you have as well, as far as like picking a word for the year. And I always thought it was like, I love little mindset hacks like that, as you know. But I thought it was almost a little too simplistic. But I recognize that, you know, everybody's got to find the thing that works for them. And I think you can take bits and pieces of little things that work and sort of tweak them. And that's why I'm kind of sharing a bunch of different things. So if you're on, say hi, I see a couple of people that just popped on. So I'm going to share with you my process, the word that I came up with, and then a little bit more on how to make it actually work. First of all, what I want to share with you is that I have a new office, or an updated office that I'm really excited about. So that's nice and fresh for me. I feel real super creative in here. And it's given me a lot of good vibes and good energy to have that. Okay, so let me talk to you about this, my theme and how I came up with it. So first of all, as you know, or if you've been reading my newsletter, I'm doing a lot of journaling. So I spent a lot of time journaling on this. And of course, a lot of time just thinking about it. And so I got into my little creative space and I really started thinking about the things that I want to happen in 2019. Now I have certain revenue goals and certain things that I want to do in my business and certain things for my family and my life. But I started noticing these themes and a lot of it came up with journaling. And so let me just share with you some of my themes. So the first is I'm feeling a real sense of wanting things to be a little bit more minimal. And I think that just has to do with the chaos of having two little ones and, which I love. I actually really love chaos, to be honest. But I don't like a lot of things. And so, I mean, I do and I don't, right? We all do. But, so trying to get minimal. I've also noticed and tried in myself to, not only get comfortable with saying no to plans and things like that, but also for not perpetuating the idea that I have to be busy. So, you know, a lot of times in this world, the busyness is like a badge of honor, right? Where like, how's everybody, how are you doing? Oh, so busy, you know, and like, I am busy, like, but I'm busy because I fill my life up with things. Like saying busy and not owning it is almost like I'm the victim of too much to do instead of the person that actually scheduled the things. I actually schedule these things. So being busy is a choice. And once I think I frame it that way, busyness doesn't seem like something that happened to me. It's something that I chose. So these are just themes that have been coming up. Delegating is a big one for me. Delegating and prioritizing. Because I have a busy life with kids and a business, delegating and prioritizing are huge for me. Letting things be easy. I'm working a lot with my coach on making sure my energy is aligned and I'm doing things, especially in my work, that feel good and are aligned with my energy so that they're easy. Finally, reducing the overwhelm of trying to do too much and moving, you know, million things an inch instead of a couple things to the finish line. And a lot of that goes into procrastination, not getting started on things, getting busy with busy work. So, dun, 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 with all of these sort of things that I want to happen, I came up with my word. And my word for 2019 is simplify. Now, happen, and it's a verb, right? Like, I am doing this. I am going to constantly simplify my life. Now, I could be sitting here and doing this video. I could talk about this and nothing could change. So these are the things that I am going to do that allow me to continue simplifying. So one is I need daily reminders. So that includes putting a reminder in my phone, maybe putting a screen, although my kids' pictures, this is my screensaver, but I can definitely do a reminder in my phone. I can make sure when I'm doing my mindset work with my Ink and Volt planner, if you haven't gotten one of these are awesome, that I have things that I come up with my weekly plan, and I have certain things that I do from a mindset standpoint, and I can make sure that simplify is the theme when I'm doing that. So that means when I'm going through my tasks, I'm able to simplify, delegate, prioritize, and kind of trim the fat on the things that actually don't need to happen. So making sure that I have a simplifying mindset when I'm doing my mindset work and I'm doing my planning will be huge. Sorry, my hair's all over the place. So making sure that that is a daily reminder, that it's in my planner, that it's in my phone, that it's on my desk, so that I see that word, simplify. Okay, so that I see it. Again, this could just be a creative time for me that I'm like, yeah, 2019, I'm going to simplify. If I don't have those daily reminders, it doesn't really mean that much. And then, like I said, from an actionable standpoint, I have to take that theme into everything that I do, so that when I'm doing my planning for the week, I am able to simplify, and that I'm able to remind myself in my planning session that that is the goal. So when it's almost like I'm going to be putting on my simplify goggles, right? So when I look at my things, I can say, does this need to happen? Yes or no? Can someone else do this? Yes or no? Am I saying yes to too many things? Yes or no? And so all these sorts of things that help me carry this theme into the rest of my world and make sure that it sticks. There was one other thing I was going to say about that. So yeah, that's my word, that's my theme for the year, and that's how I'm going to make it happen. And those aren't big things. Again, this is simplifying, right? But making sure that there's a daily reminder that keeps me accountable to that. So, that's what I was going to say. I was going to tie it back to the daily practice. So my daily practice is already there. I have a mindset and journaling practice, but then attaching that to my theme. So again, whatever your theme is, making sure that there is a daily actionable and realistic task for you to do. So again, I already have my mindset work, so I'm attaching the simplifying aspect to it. So I'd love to hear what potentially your goals are for 2019 and see if you can come up with a word. Again, but taking that word to the next level, how can you hold yourself accountable to staying to that word? And what is one small thing that you can do every single day? Again, every day or every work day, that makes sure it's something that's realistic for you to do. So again, we're not saying I want to lose 20 pounds and then that becomes like this thing on the shelf that you talked about once. Why not make it actionable in the sense that you're going to walk every day and not go to the gym every day unless that's totally realistic for you. Make sure you can walk every day. If you're trying to work on your mindset, you're trying to up-level your life, what is one thing that you can do every day? Is it meditating for 5 minutes or 10 minutes? Or is it mindset work like I do and visualization? What is one simple thing that ties into your theme that you can do every day? So again, journaling or meditating or perseverating on what kind of things are coming up in your mind that you want in 2019, that would be step one. So I shared with you my themes. Getting it down to one word, and then making that actionable in your daily life, making sure there's reminders and making sure that there's a task that you can every day that's leading into and keeping up with that theme. So again, mine is simplify. What's yours? Thanks. Bye.